Well, hey everybody, how's it going? Say, I am here in Cherokee National Forest again, and I'm getting ready to go hit Stiffknee Trail and take that down to Slickrock Creek. And I think down there I am going to camp for the night. It's going to be pretty chilly, so we'll see how it goes. There's a fire ban, so I can't have a fire, but I've got my sleeping bag and my pad and some thermals and some extra clothes, which takes up the majority of my pack over here. And I'm probably going to go camp there at the junction of the two trails and then head up Slickrock for a little while. And there's supposed to be a little waterfall up there. We'll see what it looks like since we haven't had much rain lately. We did get a little bit last week, so we'll see what that looks like. And then we'll just kind of take it easy. Say this is an area. If you go to my blog after this, I'll have a link to it, but there's a Bigfoot sighting map. So there's been some reports around this area, and it's a little bit north of where I camped down on Crowder Branch, where I heard a couple wood knocks. So we'll see what happens. Like I said, I'm a hopeful skeptic, but since we're out here, we might as well have a look around and see what we can see. So anyway, stay with me, guys, and we'll get going here in a minute. See you in a bit. Well, probably not going to get much recording in. Because the battery keeps dying. I guess it's a little... Well, hey guys, I'm on my cell phone recording right now because apparently the GoPro batteries don't really like the weather right now. So apparently it must be a little too cold for them. So we'll see what happens here. Hopefully when I get to camp, maybe I can get the batteries warmed up a little bit and I can get some more filming in. But right now I'm just still heading down the trail, and I guess there's a reason it's called Stiffknee, because man, it's all cattywampus, and with the wet slick leaves it's been a little slow going, but getting there. We'll check in with you later. See you guys. Well, I made it. So I'm at the Stiffknee-Slickrock junction here. So I am going to try to find a spot, set up camp, and then take a break and maybe head up trail to check out the waterfall. I'm not sure how much water's going down at the moment, but we check it out. So I was going to have my sandwich up there, but I think after all that slugging, I'm pretty hungry, so I'll probably eat it here and then just take a snack with me up to the waterfall. But it is it's pretty up here. That is for certain. And I'm still on the cell phone, so hopefully I can get those batteries warmed up and get some good footage in. But we'll talk to you later, guys. We'll see you. Well, I took care of two problems. So I took care of this dead tree that was leaning over my campsite. And then from that, I got some branches for an outline of my shelter tonight. They just did some, what are they called? Wraps and thraps or something like that. And anyway, the back piece isn't as straight as I would have liked. But beggars can't be choosers, and once I get this tarp up there, we'll see. I may be able to trim a little bit off the back here. So I will show you my progress as it continues. Well, here we go, guys. Home for the evening. Get some rocks to put up there to kind of brace that a little bit. But I think it'll do. Got the back tie out there to pull it out a little bit to give you a little more room inside. My new camp luxury there, little camp chair. Say it's just 1 pound, and to save my back from like sitting on the ground, I think that 1 pound will be worth it. So we'll see. Say now I just do some tidying up, I guess, and maybe try to get my GoPro batteries warm and charged, and we'll get back with you later, guys. See ya. Okay, it's about 2:15, and I've got camp situated. Took me a little longer to find a branch to hang my food up on, so that took me a little while. But I think I'm gonna try to get. I think it's about 1.5 miles up to where there's supposed to be a waterfall. So we'll kind of go check that out. I'm still on my cell phone, kind of like old times here. But anyway, I've got my GoPro charging with the battery. So we'll see if we can get this to work a little further down the trail. So stay with me, guys, and we'll see what's out there. Well, I don't know if this is the lower falls or not, but it's definitely pretty. Say it's getting about 10 till 3, so I'm going to continue a little further on down, but I want to make sure I turn around to have enough light to get back to camp. So that's kind of the plan right now. Probably turn around at 3, whether I make it to the lower falls or not. Like I said, this may be it. One never knows out here. But yeah, definitely pretty, and trying not to get wet because it's going to be a cold one tonight, and my boots are already wet, so they'll probably be nice and frozen in the morning. So anyway, further on down, and I'll check back here in a little bit, guys. So I'm here, and the trail, you won't be able to see it on the GoPro, but it picks back up on the other side of the creek here. And like I said, I don't want to get too wet. I've still got a creek crossing going back towards camp. It is 3 o'clock now, so I'm just going to call it and go ahead and head back to camp. I might film a little while we're going that way, since I got the GoPro working at the moment, and we'll get back to camp, and we'll have dinner and a beverage. We'll see you soon, guys. So, I don't know how much I've said on this video about where I am, but I hiked down Stiffknee, which is Cherokee National Forest, and that's in the Ciddico Wilderness area. And right now I am on Slickrock, which is part of Nantahala National Forest, and this is the Joyce, I want to say Creamer Wilderness area. These two trails border both that and Ciddico Creek Wilderness. So that's kind of where I am today. At some point I would like to do several overnights and do a little loop around this area, which I think would be fun. Probably if I was going to do it, I'd want to do it late, more mid-springish, because I'd probably incorporate South Ciddico maybe on my way back to complete the loop, and there'd be a lot of creek crossings, and I don't really want it overgrown, because this area tends to get overgrown a lot, because the trails just aren't that well maintained. And also, I want it to be warm enough that I don't mind getting a little wet. So it's really trying to find that little sweet spot in there, which is kind of hard to do. But anyway, that's kind of where I'm at the moment. I am heading back to camp, and like I said, when we get there, cook up a little dinner and have a little beverage. So stay with me, guys. See ya. And we're back. Nice little side adventure. Wish I would have had more time, but now it's time to just kind of relax before it gets really cold. Well, as far as rocks go, this is one of the best. You can see the river. It's so clear. Sound of the water is relaxing. Nothing like sitting on a rock in nature. Gonna enjoy a little bit of this pipe and a little beer before it gets cold. I'll probably move on to tea once it gets cold, so enjoy the little bit last daylight I've got. See you here in a minute, guys. Well, the sun's starting to go down here, so it's starting to get a little cool. So I am going to start getting some of my warmer stuff on here and make up some food. Quite honestly, since we've got the fire ban, I'm not going to be able to have a fire. So pretty much I think once dinner's done and I have some tea and whatnot, I'll probably be heading for the sleeping bag and try to stay warm through the night. So we will see how the overnight goes. Say nothing fancy tonight, just some freeze-dried curry with chicken. And then there's a beverage. And probably here after a while, I'll have some tea and read a little bit. And no fire. Well, no warmth, but at least there's some ambiance, I guess. So I got a new little toy since I figured I'd have no fire today. Say this is a, what was it, a diamond head. I think it's a diamond head. I'll put a link in the description, but it's a diamond little light. It'll have it's a normal like light, and then it has the red, of course, and then it does like a spectrum, so like a little light show, and then it also has this faux fire mode here. So actually it's kind of neat, I guess. We'll see how it goes. But yeah, new toy, that and my chair. See you guys. Well, good morning everybody. I survived the night. Not gonna lie, it is pretty cold this morning. Got my breakfast going on over here, and I was actually fine in the sleeping bag. I think the only thing I would do different is rotate it so I'm more in the center, and that my head's kind of sticking out the side or up the front, because I figured I'd be a little warmer hugging the side of the shelter, but actually my breathing caused some condensation to freeze on the tarp, which kind of got things a little damp. But everything was good. Like I said, stayed warm until I actually got out of the sleeping bag. But gonna have some biscuits and gravy, and get some coffee, try to get warmed up, then start tearing camp down. So we'll check back in with you here in a little bit, guys. See ya. Well, tripod worked well, I have to say. See, next time I might add a fourth leg so I can get a little more forward pull on the tarp. But all in all, it did well. Say, I'm gonna take this apart and put it back into nature somewhere, and hopefully next time I come back to this spot, it'll be there for me to use again. But I have a funny feeling it's going to get used for firewood. Just saying. Okay, guys, the moment I have been putting off all morning, the cold boots back on the feet. Whew. We'll see how this goes. Yeah. Oh. Whew. Frozen. They are frozen. Yep, about how I expected. Oh, oh, oh. The coffee didn't wake you up. The frozen boots will. Whew. Whew. Yeah, I don't know if you can see that, but it's well, camp is all picked up and I'm getting ready to head out of here. So I've gone back to the battery connected to the GoPro, see if that helps with filming on the way out of here. Anyway, it's been a great one. This is a great spot. I'd love to come back, and what I'm thinking about doing is maybe doing a multi-day or hiking into this one and then staying where I stayed the last time there, just off of Crowder, and then make a little loop with I think it's Futterstuck, I think's the name of the trail. Anyway, good time as always. Beautiful location. Looking forward to getting back. Today is Tuesday. I did take Monday and Tuesday off, so that means tomorrow I've got to hit work. So I'm gonna try to get out of here and get home enough time to kind of unwind and relax a little bit before a short work week. So see you on the next one, guys, if I don't talk to you on the way out. Say the last part of this trail is overgrown, and then you'll hit the mid part, which is kind of wide open and a really nice hike. And then the first mile and 1.3 miles, or in my case on my way back. The last 1.3 miles is quite a doozy, going up on unstable ground. So, as you can see here, like I've said before, Cherokee National Forest trails are quite an adventure. As we're going back into the thick of it. So a little update. So I got a little off trail, wound up in a briar patch. Man, that was some slogging there for a minute to get back on trail. I can tell you one thing, my next purchase is gonna be some tactical gloves because my hands are shredded. Anyway, I'm out of that, so I think I'm gonna take a quick break, have a snack before I get back on my way. But yeah. That sucked. That was sucky. Tactical gloves. Gotta get some. Okay, so I'm kind of in the easy middle part here. We've got a slight grade uphill, but very manageable. So here in a little bit though, I'm going to get to the slog, which will be fun. It'll be real uphill, real narrow, very uneven. So, hopefully going up is going to be faster than coming down, because I was scared I was going to bite it a couple times. And I didn't even have Frank. That being said, this is not a Frank approved trail. Frank would kill me on this trail. So I'm gonna have to do some more searching, see if I can find him a good Cherokee Forest hiking trail other than Bald River. Anyway, onward and upward, and I'll check in with you guys here in a bit. See ya. Well, as you can see, I've started the uphill, and yeah, it's a good one. So it's gonna get more elevated here in a little bit. But anyway, just what can I say? I love being out here, whether it's uphill, downhill, rainy, cold, hot. Some days are definitely better than others, but every day out in the woods is a good day to me. Anyway, getting ready to start nature's stair climber again. As you can see, just got interesting. The slog section. So unlike yesterday, looks like I'm going to get some views up here. Okay, just hit this little ridge line, and yeah, up that way, that's my trail. That's my trail. Can you see it? Yeah. This one isn't for the faint of heart.